These are the 5 rarest credit cards in the world, and if you see anyone with one of these, you can be assured they're a serious baller. Starting with the least expensive card on this list that the average person can still afford. How do I know? Well, I've got 6 of them. This is the American Express Platinum card, and it costs almost $700. And it's not as luxurious as the next cards, but it can still do some pretty crazy things. First, you can get into airport lounges, which are a nice place to relax, and get some free food, and maybe even shower during a layover. You can also get a concierge, which can book concert tickets for you the second they go on sale, so you never miss them trying to refresh the page. And according to a Reddit thread, when one gentleman in a hotel bathroom needed some new clothes after a landslide event, the concierge contacted the hotel concierge, who then delivered a full set of new clothes to the man in the stall. But of course, these are nothing compared to the next card. This is the American Express Black card. Now, to get this card, you're gonna have to spend $250,000 per year with American Express. And some people even report having to spend as much as $450,000 before American Express reaches out to them to apply for the card. And oh yeah, it's invitation only. Now, once you get the invitation, you're gonna have to spend $10,000 for an initiation fee and an additional $5,000 for an extra annual fee. But once you have this card, it's like having butlers all around the world. They'll book VIP hotels and experiences and get you into restaurants that average people just can't. And according to Reddit, one user even reported an American Express employee driving by motorcycle to the Dead Sea to get a handful of sand and shipping it off to London because the cardholder's son needed the sand for a school project. Man, can't wait to get my hands on this card. This is a solid gold bank card, which is extremely exclusive, but not for the reason you'd expect. This might be one of the flashiest credit cards out there, with 26 diamonds and a mother of pearl on it to set it apart from every other credit card. And you've probably never heard of it because it costs $100,000 to get and another $2,000 per year to own, but it's totally not worth it. It has some weird and useless perks like $250 of free life insurance, a free iPhone, and a personal banking manager. It also has a few other Visa Infinite perks, including luxury vacation and golf course access, but then again, so do all other Infinite cards. This makes the Surbank Gold card one of the worst ways millionaires can waste their money. This is commonly known as the Palladium card, and it's one of the rarest credit cards ever because of the crazy things you have to do to get one. But if you do somehow end up with one, you'll get all the luxury travel this card offers, including concierge service to plan your flights and high-end restaurant reservations, as well as access to airport lounges all around the world. But if you ask most employees about it, they'll have no clue what you're talking about. Because to get this card, you're gonna need more than 10 million in assets invested with JP Morgan, or have a crazy hookup and get a personal invitation. But this solid metal credit card does attract a lot of unwanted attention. This is the rarest credit card in the world, and it makes the Amex Black card look cheap. That's because it's made out of solid gold and has a real diamond in the center. And even billionaires who can afford it will probably never see one in their life, since this card was only made for the top 200 richest people in Dubai, like Saudi royal families and the Prince of Dubai. Since this card is so elusive, most of what we know about it comes from employee leaks, and it's rumored that this card has no credit limit restrictions, with guaranteed approvals on all charges no matter the price. It also has a personal relationship manager and a lifestyle manager to serve you 24 hours a day, who can arrange things like concert tickets or trips on private jets to see Andrew Tate. But it's safe to assume we may never know all of the perks the Dubai First Royal MasterCard has to offer. And while these were arguably some of the best credit cards the world has to offer, watch this video next on the absolute worst credit cards you should never own.